Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today is another look at a shelf. Would I upgrade these titles? So yeah, I've already done a couple of episodes of this, which I'll leave a link to a playlist at the end of this video. So if you haven't checked those out, go and check out those other videos. But yeah, we're going to get into another stack today on the video. Right, so let's get into it. Okay, so first up is the film Red Planet. This stars Val Kilmer, the late Val Kilmer, Carrie-Anne Moss from the Matrix trilogy films, and Tom Sizemore. Yeah, quite a good little sci-fi film. Would I upgrade this to 4K? No, I don't think so. Don't mind it on Blu-ray, but it's not one that I would really think to upgrading to, if I'm honest. So yeah, Red Planet. Up next is the film Sanctum. This is the 3D edition. James Cameron film. Forget who stars in this. Not sure, to be honest. Oh, Owen Griffith. Yeah, he was in the Fantastic Four, the original Fantastic Four. He played Mr. Fantastic. Very good in 3D this, all sort of set in a cave. Again, entertaining fun. Wouldn't necessarily upgrade this to 4K. Quite happy with the 3D, to be honest. One of the reasons why I bought the 3D, it was an early 3D title. James Cameron was showing off his skills before Avatar came along. So yeah, no upgrade for this one. Next up, absolute classic film, Casablanca, starring Humphrey Bogart. I think there is a 4K for this. Again, this was a film that my late father really loved this film, and kind of keep this one for sentimental reasons. Not seen it for many years. I mean, it's an absolute classic, black and white, but yeah, quite happy with the Blu-ray. Next up is the film Soldier, starring Kurt Russell. Now, I think this has got some link to Blade Runner, a very subtle link to it. Don't mind the film, yeah, it's alright. Wasn't that long ago that I picked this up, seen it for the first time. No need to upgrade it to a 4K, quite happy with just the Blu-ray. Next up is World War Z, the 3D edition. Now, recently I reviewed this on the channel. First time watching it in 3D. Wasn't that great, if I'm honest, in the 3D format. I know there is a 4K collector's edition. Not really that fussed about it. I'm quite happy with it on the Blu-ray. I'll probably watch the extended cut in Blu-ray next time round. Yeah, there is an extended version, but not in 3D. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to pick this up in 4K, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the film, but yeah, interested to check out that extended cut at some point, but just on Blu-ray. Next up is Transformers Dark of the Moon. This is the 3D edition. Now again, you'll be seeing probably the Transformers films come up again. There are a few done in the 3D format, and again, Michael Bay was fantastic at doing the 3D versions of these. He was right up there with James Cameron, produced some wonderful 3D versions of these films. Yeah, okay, they're not to everyone's tastes. They get a bit sillier as they go along, but you know, pure entertainment popcorn. And the way that I prefer to watch these, apart from the first one and the last one, which I do actually believe has got a release in 3D now, Rise of the Beasts. It's not Michael Bay film, but I may pick that up in 3D at some point, I'm not sure, but you know, for this one, just stick with the 3D Blu-ray and the Blu-ray. Okay, next up is the film The Day After Tomorrow. Now, I've just got the sleeve here. I do have a nice edition of this in DVD actually, and I think I've put the Blu-ray in that DVD edition. Potentially this might warrant a 4K release. It's a great disaster film. A lot of scenic scenes in this. There's a lot of white in the film, obviously, storms and all of this sort of thing. But yeah, that's a potential for a 4K if one was to come along. I don't know whether there is one, but I don't think there is. But yeah, maybe an upgrade. Okay, next up is the Paranormal Activity film, The Ghost Dimension. This was the only 3D version of any of the Paranormal Activity films that they did. Actually thought it looked quite good in 3D, but again, I wouldn't upgrade to the 4K versions of any of these films, if I'm honest. I enjoy them for what they are. I do have the 101 films, or is it Second Sight, one of the two. Really nice edition for the first film, but that's just on Blu-ray. But again, I don't feel the need to pick any of these up on 4K. Next up, I think this was given to me by AJ, Under Siege and Under Siege 2. Like both of these films, very, very good. First one being the best of the two. This one's got a bit of iffy CGI in it, but I don't mind it. But again, yeah, I'm quite happy with the Blu-rays for these, to be honest. No need for a 4K upgrade. Next up, now I haven't seen this film yet. I do need to watch this actually. Edge of Darkness. Now this was based on a BBC TV series back in the sort of late 80s. This is the Mel Gibson version starring Ray Winston as well. Yeah, I must get round to watching this. Oh, the director of Casino Royale as well. Yeah, I'm going to leave that out actually and put that in my watch pile. But no, quite happy just with the Blu-ray. I mean, I haven't seen the film, so I can't really comment whether a 4K would be worth upgrading. But yeah, need to watch that one. Put that in the watch pile. Next up is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Now, I don't have all of the Mission Impossible films. This was a very cheap pickup from a charity shop, I think. Quite enjoyed this one. I like this one. I like Fallout and Dead Reckoning Part 1. Obviously, we've got the Final Reckoning coming in a month or so's time. May be out by the time this comes onto YouTube. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, no, I'm quite happy with the Blu-ray on this one. I don't feel the need to upgrade any of the Mission Impossible films. They're entertaining, fun, but yeah, I don't feel the need to pick all of them up. But yeah, I did quite enjoy that one. So yeah, I might give that a rewatch actually. Next up is the Lego Movie 3D. So this was kind of given to me by AJ. Yeah, I mean, it's a 3D title. Again, more than happy just with the 3D of this. It's not a film I would sort of put on very much. I have seen it once. So yeah, just quite happy with the 3D, to be honest. Next up, this is another film that I need to sit down and watch. Sin City. I don't know whether I've seen this or not, to be honest. Again, I'm just quite happy with the Blu-ray for now. There are 2 cuts of this. So yeah, another one for the watch pile. I'm going to put that on the watch pile. Following on from that is Sin City 2. Now this is the 3D edition, so I do need to get round to watching that as well. Frank Miller films. Oh, the lovely Eva Green from Casino Royale. So I'm going to put that on the watch list as well. But yeah, keen to watch that in 3D. So, but for now, no 4K upgrade. Next up is Vampire Hunter in 3D. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yeah, again, it's just a 3D title. One of these daft sort of low budget or low budget-ish sort of films, you know, which, yeah, it doesn't warrant an upgrade. I think this was very cheap. May have even been AJ that sent it to me again. I can't remember now. But yeah, I do need to check out the 3D of that one actually. Next up is the film Top Gun in 3D. Now, I'm going to cheat again on this one. I do have the 4K of this up there. Real nice collector's set. But the 3D conversion on this is surprisingly good. I was quite surprised. I wasn't expecting much, but actually the sort of dogfights in the sky and that are actually surprisingly good in 3D. So it does have the Blu-ray on there, but yeah, I quite like the 3D. I do like the 4K as well. It looks very good. It's a nice collector's set, so I've already upgraded it. Next up is G.I. Joe Retaliation in 3D. Again, recently watched this and did a review on the channel. Really good 3D in this. I think I actually enjoyed this film more than the first G.I. Joe, if I'm honest. Yeah, really some great sort of 3D moments in it. But again, I wouldn't upgrade this to 4K. More than happy just with the 3D version. Next up is the film Lockout. Now, this was a bit of a controversial film that I think it basically stole the idea of Escape from New York, and I think there was a sort of a legal case against it, and they lost. I think Luc Besson was involved in this, or he presented it. Didn't mind it actually. I didn't really see that much of a link to Escape from New York, to be honest. I guess, yeah, I don't know, yeah, I didn't get that impression when I watched it. But yeah, more than happy just with the Blu-ray version. Next up is the film Collateral. Haven't seen this one for a while. Tom Cruise playing an older sort of assassin, sporting the sort of grey hair. Jamie Foxx, yeah, it was entertaining, good film, but again, quite happy just with the Blu-ray. Next up is the film R.I.P.D., starring Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds. I didn't mind it. It was a bit of fun again, sort of falls very much into that category of sort of Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, those sort of films. Bit daft, bit silly, but in 3D it was quite good. It's not a film I would rush to sort of watch again at any time soon. So yeah, I'm more than happy just with the 3D version. Next up is The Three Musketeers in 3D again. Again, I need to get around to watching this in 3D. It's got a big cast in it. Mila Jovovich, Matthew McFadden, sorry, Ray Stevenson, the late Ray Stevenson, Luke Evans, Orlando Bloom and Christopher Waltz. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with a sort of 70s versions of the Musketeers starring forget the name, various actors, Oliver Reed, Richard Chamberlain, sadly passed away, Michael York. Yeah, so this is more of a modern retelling of this, but in the 3D format. So yeah, I do need to get around to watching this in 3D. No upgrade though. Next up is the film The Town. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this film, very good. Ben Affleck, Rebecca Hall, Jerry Renner, Blake Lively. Yeah, didn't mind it. But again, I'll just stick with the Blu-ray. Next up is the film The Guest. I think this was AJ sent this over to me, if I'm not mistaken. Dan Stevens. Yeah, didn't mind it. Thought it was all right. I think there's a really nice collector's edition of this one. I think people rave about this film. I thought it was quite good, but I wouldn't say it was an exceptional film. But yeah, just more than happy with it on Blu-ray. I don't know whether there is a 4K, but I know that I think it's either Second Sight or 101. One of them boutique labels has got a really nice collector's edition for this, but in Blu-ray, I believe. Next up is The Great Wall in 3D. Yeah, again, sort of one of those mummy kind of feel sort of films, you know, action, adventure, mystical, you know, popcorn flicks. I can't remember much about the 3D on this one. I'd have to revisit it, but again, no 4K for me if there is one, or yeah, I'm just happy with the Blu-ray and the 3D. Next up is the film Castaway, starring Tom Hanks. Absolutely fantastic film, this. All set pretty much on a desert island. Yeah, I may well sort of upgrade to a 4K for this one, because I do love this film. Absolutely fantastic film, this one. Really, really good. So yeah, if a 4K comes along with this, I may be tempted. I still need to hear reviews to see whether it's worth the upgrade. But it's more the visuals of the island and all this sort of a thing, which would probably draw me in. And maybe the Atmos soundtrack. So yeah, Castaway. But for now, I've got the Blu-ray. So carrying on, next up is Pacific Rim, the 3D version. Again, really nice lenticular on here. Again, yeah, fun film, very much similar to the Transformers films in a lot of ways. Director Guillermo del Toro. Or apologies if I butchered that. Yeah, entertaining film. Looks good in 3D. No need to upgrade to 4K for this one. More than happy with just this version. And following on, the sequel, Pacific Rim Uprising. Don't think I've seen this one yet in 3D. So yeah, I do need to get around to watching that one as well. I may put that on the watch pile actually. So I'm creating a watch pile, and I'm going to be doing some videos now and again for what I've watched. Yeah, sort of. I may have already shown one on the channel by the time this goes out. I don't know, but just going to be doing them now and again. Just when I get a list of things together. They're not going to necessarily be weekly or bi-weekly videos or anything like that. It's just going to be a collection of films and TV that I've watched. And I'll just do them ad hoc as and when I'm ready to do them. So yeah, just look out for those what I've watched videos coming up on the channel. Okay, next up is the film The Walk. Now, this is just the slipcover, so I do have this edition again in the collection, so I'm not going to talk about it really on this one. It's just got another edition of a film which we will talk about, but that will be coming up in a future film. Really nice lenticular that. But yeah, I do have another edition as well, but I have kept hold of that. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about is Jet Li Flying Swords of the Dragon Gate. Now again, I've yet to see this in 3D. Don't own a martial arts film, to be honest, in 3D, so it was quite tempting when I saw this. Again, I need to sit down and watch this. Jet Li's the only famous person in this, but no, more than happy just with this. I think it's one disc, so it's got the standard edition in Blu-ray and the 3D on it. So yeah, I need to get around to watching that, but no upgrade if there was one for that film. Next up, The Core. Now, really like this film. I think there is a 4K of this, but from what I've heard, I don't think there's much of an upgrade, if I'm honest. I might be wrong on that. Leave down in the comments if you do think the 4K of this is really good and worth upgrading. Yeah, but for some time the Blu-ray of this was out of print and it used to command quite a high price. I was fortunate to get a cheap copy of this. But again, yes, the disaster films, you know, I think they always do lend well to 4K. But like I say, I'm not so sure whether the transfer is that great. But yeah, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts down below. But for me now, at the moment, it's just the Blu-ray. Next up is The Shallows. Now, I did feature this on a previous episode, but that was a American lenticular. I do have the UK steelbook for this as well, and I'm going to cheat already on this one because I do have the 4K anyway. I may have put the 4K in there, can't remember, but yeah, a great film and looks stunning in 4K. Next up is the film Skyscraper, Dwayne Johnson, another sort of disaster film, sort of along the lines of Towering Inferno, not as good as that by any stretch, but again, this has got the 3D version in it, and it's sort of preferred way of watching the film. Yeah, you know, sort of turn your brain off, popcorn flick. Dwayne Johnson, you know, he's entertaining to watch. It's nothing amazing, but yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to upgrade this. Quite happy with the steelbook, quite happy with the 3D edition, so no upgrade for me. Next up, they've got one of these premium editions for HMV. I've got about 3 of these. So this is the film Excalibur, you know, the sort of King Arthur tale, 1980s classic, this one. Really, really good. This is probably my preferred version of watching the film King Arthur. I know there's many different versions, but I do really like this one. Yeah, potentially a 4K of this may be interesting to watch. You know, this is standard Blu-ray on here. I don't know whether it's got any remaster. Quite a nice edition, this one, because it comes with art cards, so, and a DVD, I think. So, you know, if I could come across a cheap copy of a 4K, if they did one, and there wasn't any art cards, I might just stick the 4K in there. But for now, I'm more than happy with the Blu-ray version. Like I say, I don't know whether there would ever be a 4K, but you never know. So that's the film Excalibur, a potential one, maybe with sort of hearing some reviews as to what the picture and sound quality is like. But for now, no upgrade. Next up is the film Outland, starring Sean Connery. Really like this film, very much sort of made at the time of Alien and Blade Runner. It's got that feel about it, very much an Alien feel about this film. Yeah, I really enjoyed this when I rewatched it. Again, it's an HMV premium one. I think it might come with some art cards. Yeah, potentially if a 4K came along, I may be interested in upgrading, but I don't know whether they will. But again, it'd be one that I'd need to sort of hear reviews of as to whether it's worth the upgrade. But yeah, very good film if you like your sci-fi films, sort of the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Next up is the film Judge Dredd, starring Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, I enjoy this film. Not as good as the Dredd film starring Carl Urban. That's my preferred film. But I did like this. I mean, Stallone is always good in the films he does. This is a very nice edition from Spain. Contains some collector's art cards. It is a limited edition of 1,000. This is 350. Nice slip box in there. Making of documentary. Would I be interested in a 4K of this? Potentially. Again, I'd need to see what the transfer was like, but yeah, even if that 4K did come up, I wouldn't get rid of this edition because I really do like it. It's nice embossing cover on there, so it's got the art cards in there. Okay, it says Juras Dredd, the Spanish, but that doesn't bother me. But no, you know, for now, I'm more than happy with this. But if a 4K does come along, then I may be tempted. Next up, now I did mention this, I think, in the previous video, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. No, maybe that was another film. Anyway, War of the Worlds. I do have the 4K of this, but I have this nice steelbook. But I've actually got the 4K. I'm selling it and put it on eBay. I've decided, again, do I really need this in 4K? The let me get the teeth in. Blu-ray looks really good. I do really like this steelbook. It's got a debossed border, embossing on the War of the Worlds. Yeah, I really like this image here. Back is okay, it's sort of a montage of images, but no, I'm more than happy with the Blu-ray of this, to be honest. So yeah, I'm kind of letting the 4K go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, next up is the film Fire in the Sky. So this is a really nice edition from Imprint, Australian company that do produce some very nice collector's editions. And this is a nice slip box, based on a true story. This you can see up here, alien abduction case. What it says down there, based on a true story. Yeah, I mean, this was yeah, it's a 1080p presentation. I'm guessing when they did this, they probably did a remaster from the DVD. It looks really good on Blu-ray. If a 4K came along, again, I might be tempted, you know, because I do really like the film. I think, yeah, it could warrant a 4K, but again, this is a really nice edition from Imprint. So whether there'd be a 4K, unless a boutique label like Imprint did it. It's quite difficult to get hold of this now, because it's sort of an import anyway. So, but I certainly won't get rid of this. But for now, I'm more than happy with the Blu-ray. Next up is the film The Raid, the first film. I mean, it does say down here Redemption. Now, I think I've shown this, the UK lenticular edition. This is a really nice Korean edition, the Blue Collection. Not sure what label that is, but it comes with art cards inside. Yeah, I was really lucky to get hold of this and the sequel, which I'll show in a minute. I do believe there are 4K versions of these films, but because I've got this edition, I'm quite happy to, yeah, sort of not bother upgrading, if I'm honest. I wouldn't get rid of this because I really do like the presentation. Okay, it's similar to the you know, to the UK edition, but a little bit cleaner. I don't think there's a blue banner or anything like that at the top of this. And yeah, I really do like this edition. So so yeah, no upgrade for me on this one. And then the same for this second one as well. Really nice lenticular on this one. Nice steelbook design. Back artwork there again. Looks great. Both these films look great on Blu-ray. I'm sure the 4Ks do look really good, but now I'm quite happy with these editions, so no upgrades for me. Okay, so we're down to the final one, and this is the Meg 2, The Trench. This was kindly bought for me by Chris over at Cypher Sigma Screen Time. I quite enjoyed this film. Yeah, they're daft. The first film I do have as well. I think I might have a 3D of that. This didn't come out in 3D, sadly, but yeah, you know, totally bonkers, daft stuff, but I really enjoy it. You know, I like these sorts of films. Just, you know, sometimes just pop them on and you don't have to think. You can just sit back and enjoy. And yeah, I mean, you can get the steelbook of this on Amazon Italy, and it actually goes for quite a good price. But I won't get rid of this one because Chris kindly bought this for me. So yeah, you know, thoroughly entertaining. I don't think I'd really bother with the 4K if I'm honest. So I'm quite happy with the Blu-ray. So, come to the end of another episode looking at would I upgrade these titles. So is there anything in there that you would upgrade? It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Shown quite a few films here. Some that I would upgrade, but the majority I probably wouldn't. And I do find that sort of with a lot of these titles, you know, there are only certain ones that I would necessarily upgrade. You don't have to upgrade everything. And I think it's very personal choice as to, you know, the films that you like and enjoy. There may be films here that you've said, no, I'll definitely upgrade that if a 4K was available. And that's absolutely fine, you know, it's all subjective, isn't it? It's all depends on what you feel you want to upgrade. So there we go. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help out the channel. It tells YouTube that you like these sorts of videos, and that encourages me to create more content for you to enjoy. If you're new here and you've enjoyed watching this video, why not consider subscribing to the channel? Hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video like this, and why not check out some of the playlists on the channel. As I say, I'll leave a playlist for the other videos in this series. You can go and check those out if you haven't already, and like I say, there'll be some more coming along where we look at sort of Blu-rays and DVDs that either I may have a 4K of or potentially upgrading. Right guys, well that's the end of the video. Take care. See you next time. Bye now.